I'm going to talk through a few of the challenges that we'll see at the Skills for Success course this summer. At the Foundational Leadership course, we'll actually see some of the exact same challenges run, but there'll be a lot more of them, obviously, and they get more and more complex. So one of our early challenges is building a roller coaster on a budget. This is similar to a lot of build and design challenges for the teams, except that there's a twist in this case. The twist here is that students are given the parameters for how to, what part of the roller coaster they want to maximize, a parameter to maximize. And then they're given 3 hours before the van departs for Home Depot to go get materials. We'll give them $40 and ask them to bring the receipts. This has students take responsibility for the entire project from design and have to deal with the constraints of design with not a set of materials that we give them, but a very wide set of materials that they can choose from that they need to go get and do some research on. And this allows them to break up the teams into different areas of ownership and have to quickly constrain down the problem so they don't get overwhelmed. We're also going to have a logistical chaos challenge, very different in design. What's actually going to happen is we're going to throw the students at running a supply chain system right away without any guidance and see what happens. They then have a limited amount of time to analyze the output of how the supply chain sort of goes chaotic and falls apart, and use a lot of mathematics and some research to be able to then decide, okay, how should we run this as a team? How should we coordinate, communicate, et cetera, in order to maximize the operation of the supply chain system? And so in this short period of time, they have to work together as a team to use their analysis skills really well. This one is actually, I know when people hear supply chain, they're like, oh, but this is actually conventionally the most fun that people have because the chaos is so high and the timing is so tight. And then the final challenge that I'll talk about right now is a startup crisis. So we're going to have an HBS style case study that I've designed in which students have to figure out how to take a company that's having trouble with product market fit and how are they going to use their limited time resources and limited money resources, both of which are virtual, to be able to run experiments out in the world in order to better understand the product and the market. And then they're going to come back and present to the board, which will be the facilitators, about what is their plan to save the company and ask the board to invest in their company, again, in order to go take this product back to market. And then students get together and vote on, actually using like fake investment dollars, future bucks. They're going to vote on each other's presentations on who they think was the best presentation, the best plan. So all these challenges are designed to introduce students to brand new concepts, brand new areas that they're not experts in, that they don't have knowledge in, and put them in teams in a position where they need to figure out what are the questions we need to ask, what do we need to learn in order to be able to go succeed at this. Facilitators are going to have a low structure but high interaction, high feedback, high coaching, pedagogical style with the students in order to, make sure they don't just get stuck and spin their wheels or waste their time, but that they learn that in the workplace, in real life, they're running into these kinds of complex situations that don't have predefined correct answers for them to just go seek the way that they see in school. And we found that this combined with the feedback that comes during and after is how students learn most quickly and grow most quickly.